Why everyone need vitamin D supplementation. Hi, I'm Dr.RAYLEE. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you why you need to start taking vitamin D supplement. Firstly, almost half of the world's population is deficient in vitamin D because most people don't get enough sun exposure. Also, there are a lot of barriers to vitamin D absorption like skin color, GIT issues, and most of the population do not eat enough food that contain vitamin D. Also, vitamin D deficiency is pretty much higher, especially as one advances in age. And since you have not checked your vitamin D blood levels, I can guarantee that you are deficient in vitamin D. And I'm going to put that to you because it is a global health concern affecting people of all ages and background. And it is a silent epidemic, often lurking undetected. This deficiency is often addressed with supplementation, a convenient and effective way to bridge the gap between or when sunshine and dietary alone are just not enough. Typically, they come in capsules or tablet form. Now, I'm going to tell you why vitamin D is so important, the benefits there are. In fact, it is among the top three vitamins you need to start taking if you want to live a healthy, long life. I'm going to share some of the experience that I had during and after taking vitamin D for just 30 days. Pretty much the first week of taking vitamin D, you're not going to experience any differences, but trust me, something wonderful is going on the inside. From the second week, you're going to notice slight differences in energy and mood. And by the third week, you'll see a big change in energy, mood, and focus. If you constantly experience mood swings like anxiety, depression, brain fog, there is a higher chance that you are vitamin D deficient. So taking vitamin D help improve mood and depression in a seasonal affective disorder, especially if you are always indoor without enough sunlight exposure because you need sunlight to make enough vitamin D. So by the fourth week, you're going to feel better with your mood and you have a surge in your energy capacity because the brain fog would have gone once and for all. The second reason everyone needs to take vitamin D supplementation is that it is crucial for calcium absorption, to build and maintain strong bone, teeth, and muscle. And this is very important. You see, without vitamin D, calcium cannot work properly to support bone health in prevention and the treatment of osteomalacia, osteopenia, osteoporosis, and conditions like rickets in children. If you are about 50 years, you don't want to have a vitamin D deficiency because it puts you at risk of fractures. Also, if you are younger, it's going to prevent all these future complications with bones. If you got bone or muscle problems, chances are you are vitamin D deficient and you need vitamin D supplementation immediately. Now, when you're taking vitamin D supplements, you're going to also notice the feeling of being healthy or well because vitamin D is involved in immunity. There is good evidence of low levels of vitamin D linked to low immunity, putting you at risk of easily getting sick or infected with conditions like viral infections like colds and then the flu. You see, our immune system is a complex army constantly defending our bodies from invaders like bacteria, viruses, and other harmful pathogens. If you want to stay on top of your health and have a robust immune system, you can't afford to be vitamin D deficient because your immune cells like the phagocytes, the T cells, the macrophages rely on vitamin D to function properly. And guess what? Vitamin D lowers autoimmune disease rates by 22%, and that is amazing. So vitamin D deficiency is linked to a weak immune system, making you more susceptible to infections, leaving our bodies vulnerable. And those who take vitamin D supplementation are healthier. So if you fall sick easily, you might want to start taking vitamin D supplement. This is very important. Now, one other benefit of taking vitamin D supplement is the reduction of the risk of heart disease. You know, persons with low vitamin D levels are at a higher risk of heart disease like the high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and even high cholesterol. And then also the exposure of sunlight boosts serotonin levels by 80%, and this lowers blood pressure. So vitamin D is very important. Now, because vitamin D is fast soluble and also a hormone, it is involved in so many pathways like platelet aggregation, muscle strength, and hormone regulation, reducing your risk of chronic diseases. You know, many of our parents and grandparents with a heart disease who took vitamin D are on vitamin D supplements have seen massive improvement with their condition. So it's very important that you take vitamin D supplement for your immune system. And lastly, you know, there's enough evidence or research to prove that vitamin D deficiency is linked to certain types of cancers, kidney failure, and even reproductive issues like uterine fibroid and others like asthma, sleep apnea, diabetes, and even dementia. Vitamin D is indeed a true multitasker. And when it comes to taking vitamin D supplement, there are a few things to consider. That is, look for vitamin D3 called cholecalciferol rather than D2 called egocalciferol, because vitamin D3 is more potent and readily absorbed than D2. And also opt for reputable brands that offer quality and purity. Now, if you want to know the top 3 vitamins to conquer aging and stay on top of your health, I'll put that video right up here. Check that right now. Thanks for watching your health, your life, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.